It's about, funnily enough, it's about salmon fishing in the Yemen. And they were up all night thinking of the title for the film. No, the truth is the title is it's adapted from a novel, and that's the title of the novel. And there was lots of talk about changing the title, but everyone was agreed that it's a really fine title because it's quite quirky and unusual.
And it's intriguing, and the film's unusual, you know. So I think you need a title that's going to serve that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's right. And it is a different film. There's nothing... It's a very unusual piece. It's a very beautiful, kind of inspirational piece. It's lovely. It's lovely.
It's lovely. Harriet. Yes, it's a good name. Oh, Harriet Chetwood Talbot. Yeah.
Posh girl.
She's a posh girl.
Ms. Harriet Chetwood Talbot.
But I think that's what was nice about even the relationship between these two. You know, that there was a formality and a sense of decorum, and they called each other Miss Chetwood Talbot and Dr. Jones, and I thought that was really lovely. There was something kind of timeless about it. I don't know why I have to do your accent when I say it.
It's nice that you do, Miss Chetwood Talbot.
Miss Chetwood Talbot.
Chetwood Talbot. There is something a little lovely about it. The pace of it and the... You know, the book was written by a man in his 60s, and it was the first thing he'd ever written. And so it has a sort of, maybe an older generation feel to it. But it's very current and modern and young as well.
And hip. It's
and
so
really
hip.
Yes.
Good. I like you, Kerry.
She can come again.
Well, that's what's nice. It's continually surprising throughout the film. I think everyone I know has seen it has walked in thinking it's one thing, and their perspective's been sort of shifted by the end, which is really nice when that happens.
Yeah.
No. There are millions of us there.
We're on that little island.
That little island.
Little island. Over there in the Atlantic. Inventors of the modern age.
Anyway.
Well, well, we didn't meet each other before, but we'd seen each other on an airplane going to the Sundance Film Festival. And I was with my wife, and Emily was about a few rows in front of me with John, her husband, who wasn't her husband at the time.
No.
And I was nudging Ev, going, look, there's Emily Blunt.
And then I was nudging John, going, that's you, McGregor.
And then we got off the plane, and we didn't have time to say hello to each other then, because we were... Well, they've rather cunningly let me go out first, and I was monstered by all the awaiting paparazzi at the Sundance Film Festival while they snuck out the back door.
You were our cover, and I remember John saying, oh, poor Ewan McGregor.
Poor him, while they used me as cover to get out of the airport.
We snuck out the back.
Yeah.
And then we met properly for the first time in the rehearsal room. And it's I mean, thank God, I was working with someone as lovely as you.
Oh, you're very kind.
Because you never know. You never know when you sign up for a film what it's going to be like. And this film is so chemistry-based that it was really... I lucked out.
We lucked out. It was lovely. It was lovely to work with you.
I think it's quite...
It's fairly instant.
It's
no,
fairly
it was fairly
instant,
straight away.
Yeah.
I mean, I think from that very first rehearsal, you know, I was using an accent in the film that I wasn't sure whether I was going to do it or not. It was a little bit... It's an accent that's really uptight and not sexy at all. And one of the first things we talked about when we met was I was talking about this accent. The writer of the film, Simon Beaufoy, suggested I used it, and I said to Emily, I don't know if I should do it or not, but she said, well, let's read it. And we read it with that, and she said, you've got to do it.
It was so funny, and it makes the character really uptight, and there's such a charm to him.
But from that, I knew that there was someone there that was really willing to have fun, and that I knew I was safe with, and that, you know, we like to act in a way where not sure exactly what's going to happen before, you know, we don't talk about it too much. It's
quite spontaneous. It was nice.
Yeah, it was lovely.